Soil is the upper layer of the earth, while land is the solid part of the surface of the earth. While pollution is our action of polluting, especially by environmental contamination. We have main causes of soil pollution: industrial activity, agricultural activity, waste disposal, as the waste products may leak into the groundwater or generate polluted vapors, accidental oil spills, and we have the acid rain. This is when the chemicals that circulates in the air get mixed with the rain. Okay? Effects of soil pollution: damage to health. So soil pollutants enter our bodies through food chain. Poorer harvest for the farmers, for our farmers. Climate change because of soil degradation. And we have water and air pollution. So soil degradation affects the quality of the air and the water. Pollution, displacement, soil degradation, and climate change will have driven 50 to 70 million people to immigrate by 2025. We have the species extinction. So the population of vertebrates fell by 38% between 1970 and 2012. Economic impact. So global economics loses expected 10% of the world's annual gross domestic products, that is GDP. We have various causes of land pollution. We have deforestation and soil erosion. So that land that is converted into dry lands cannot be fertile again. Agricultural activities. This is use of insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers that large farming uses. Mining activities, we all know what happens when mining activities took over the place. Overcrowded landfills, so items that cannot be recycled became a part of the landfills. Industrialization, due to more demands of basic needs, food, shelter, clothing. So more goods are produced, more waste to be disposed. We all know that. Urbanization, so making permanent settlements like the buildings, the subdivisions. So it results to construction activities. So which resulted in waste articles like metals, wood, bricks, and plastics, and many more that affects our environment. Nuclear waste dumped to the ground to avoid casualties. This nuclear waste is because of the war. Sewage treatment, a large amount of solid waste is left overs after treatment that leads to dumping site that pollutes the environment. Littering, so a simple act of throwing plastic candies on the ground, so avoid it. We have the disastrous effects of land pollution. So soil pollution is another form of land pollution where the upper layer of the soil or the topsoil is damaged or altered. So to regenerate the topsoil is about 500 years for 2.5 centimeters. Okay? And remember, this one, the US loses 17 times higher than it usually takes to regenerate new topsoil. So very, very critical. We have the ground poisoning when a harmful substance from industrial process goes to the underground groundwater system that we call leaching. And then we have drinking water problem. So this was affected by land pollution, and take note, 50% of the world's population has no access to safe drinking. and 10 million deaths a year because of water-based disease. So we are blessed that we have safe water here in the Philippines. We have the environmental impact. So we all know when deforestation is committed, the tree cover is compromised. So when it has a heavy rainfall, so we all know that the trees absorb, the soil absorb, and the trees absorb the water, but because there's no trees anymore, it will result to flooding, effects on human life, contamination land with toxic chemicals can lead to skin cancer. Causes air pollution. So landfills across the city keep on growing due to increase in waste. Later they were burned, so it pollutes our air. Distraction for tourism. So the city loses its attraction as a tourist destination as landfills do not look good to the tourists. Wildfires, because the fire can go quickly because of the dry conditions and widening area of polluted land. Effects on wildlife, so our animals, loss of habitat. So we have the amazing solutions to soil and land pollution. So we have to reduce, recycle, and reuse. Avoid buying packed items which may end in landfills. So no littering, do proper disposal, buy biodegradable products when you are going to the groceries. Use your eco bags, okay? Reduce the use of insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers for large farming. Do organic gardening. And eat organic food. Create dumping grounds away from residential areas, and education is the key. Take a look at the picture. As Margaret Mead says that never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. So, as for me, we can beat soil and land pollution if we are helping each other, if we believe in each other. Final takeaway. So as you can see in the picture, it is our Mother Earth, and the trees, the oceans, the land. So we walk and survive on land. It is literally the base of our ecosystem, and that's very right. Therefore, it is in our good interest to take care of it and nurture it. So we humans would take care of the environment that we are living right now. Thank you very much, and God bless.